Good afternoon, and welcome to the Prince George's Community Federal Credit Union 2016 Lunch and Learn series. Today's presentation is brought to you in partnership with Coffee, a nationwide financial coaching and education center focusing on improving the financial health of individuals. As the premier credit union of Prince George's County, they have joined with Coffee to expand their mission of providing quality financial education to their community and lending insight into credit management, home ownership, and money management. Prince George's Community Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution serving anyone who lives, works, or worships in Prince George's County, Maryland. They are one of the county's best-kept secrets with competitive loan and savings rates as well as discounts to national retailers. They are currently serving over 15,000 members in the area and welcome you to come and experience the benefits of membership as well. Later on in the presentation, they will display their contact information and answer any questions you may have concerning your financial needs. Please note that today's webinar is live and all phone lines have been muted. If you have questions, please feel free to type it into the question field on the right-hand side of your menu bar. All questions are private and will be addressed at the end of their discussion. They will be offering a free 60-minute financial coaching session with the completion of 3 webinars. More information will be given at the end of today's presentation. Lastly, a recording of today's session will be available within 2 days. Details will be sent to your email following the presentation. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Charmaine Williams, and I work with Coffee. And I'm going to get started with the agenda today. So today, we are going to cover the following topics. We will talk about how to begin the process of creating a personal financial plan, learn how to successfully manage money, providing money management techniques that can put you in control of financial situations and help them plan for a successful financial future. We're going to explore what are the advantages and disadvantages of credit, different types, and how to improve your credit position. And finally, we will share some tips to help you plan for a successful financial future. Car and trucks can be expensive. According to Edmunds.com, the average buyer pays just over $26,000 for a new vehicle. In addition, consumers who are stretching out their loans to an average of 62 months, just over 5 years. That means a typical car loan of $23,801 for 5 years at 5.63% will cost the consumer over $3,500 in finance charges. Of course, those figures don't include insurance, maintenance and repairs, fuel, or taxes. In fact, the average cost an American family will pay for their vehicles over their lifetime is more than $500,000. So here are some money strategies for your vehicle. When people think of how much their vehicle costs, the monthly payment is usually the first item that comes to mind. Lower that cost and you'll definitely feel the difference. If you have a high interest rate loan, but your credit is good or has improved, you may be able to save money with a lower rate loan. Call your current lender to find out if they can refinance your loan, or visit www.carbuyingtips.com for links to companies that will refinance auto loans, even if your credit is less than perfect. It costs nothing to find out whether you may qualify for a lower rate. Now, Prince George's Community Federal Credit Union offers a great rate on auto loans, both new and used. Also, if you have your car loan financed somewhere else, it's a good idea to give them a call. They can probably lower your interest rate that could save you hundreds on your monthly payment or over the life of the loan. Your credit score likely determines the interest rate you're paying now on your vehicle loan, as well as the rate you're paying on your auto insurance. If you're paying a higher rate for insurance or your loan due to your score, visit www.consolidatedcredit.org for free information on how to order your credit report and score as well as booklets that will tell you how to boost your credit score. Some vehicles are more expensive to own and operate than others, sometimes a lot more expensive. For example, according to Runzheimer International, a BMW 540i costs an average of $16,600 a year to own and operate, while a Dodge Intrepid will set you back $10,323 a year, and a Honda Civic LX will run you about $7,475 annually. So if auto costs are squeezing your budget, you may want to scale back, at least for one of the family's vehicles. Not sure how much you're paying for insurance? Not sure if you're getting a good deal? You're not alone. 1 in 3 drivers surveyed by the Progressive Group of Insurance Agents didn't know how much they paid every 6 months to insure their newly purchased vehicle. The annual cost of insurance coverage can vary by as much as $500 among different insurers, so it pays to shop around. Contact at least 3 insurance companies for quotes. Ask about discounts if you have an anti-theft device or alarm, get married, or take a driver safety course. Also, check out the rating of the insurance company at www.standardandpoors.com. You want an insurance company that can afford to pay if you have to file a claim. 90% of drivers admit to driving over the posted speed limit, and 39% speed more than 25% of the time they're behind the wheel, according to a nationwide survey by the Progressive Group of Insurance Agents. Does this sound like you? Not only does driving fast expose you to more accidents, your insurance rates may go up by 25% if you are caught and ticketed. Auto insurance can be expensive, but going without the right coverage can be financially devastating if you are in an accident. Make sure you understand the types of coverage and have enough insurance if, for example, an uninsured motorist hits your vehicle or you suffer severe injuries requiring expensive medical attention. If raising your total coverage makes your policy more expensive, consider raising your deductibles to offset the cost. Remember, the main reason to have insurance is to take care of losses that you cannot afford. It has become more important than ever to save on fuel costs. So here's how. Check your tires. Properly inflated tires do make a difference in gas mileage. Check yours at least once a month when they are cold. Fill them to the figure recommended by the manufacturer, not the figure printed on the tire itself, which is usually the maximum tire pressure, not the recommended one. Check the grade of gasoline recommended for your vehicle and stick with it. Using premium gasoline when your vehicle doesn't need it, it's like burning money. And the lighter your vehicle, the better your gas mileage will be. If you're using your truck as an extra closet, get rid of the junk. Maybe even have a garage sale. Driving until your car is almost empty before you refill means your car often uses the dirtiest gasoline, which can lead to poor performance and can even cause engine damage. So fill up long before the gas warning light comes on. Coast to a stop as much as possible. Sudden stops not only wear the brakes faster, but can use up more fuel as well. On the highway, keep in mind that higher speeds also use more gas. Running the air conditioner on the highway can save fuel because it puts less drag on the vehicle than keeping the windows open. But for a local run around town, rolling down the windows and turning off the AC will usually be the cheaper choice. And forget about warming up the engine. It's a waste of fuel and money. Then you're going to want to shop wisely. Driving across town to get the cheapest gas may or may not save you money. To find out where the cheap gas is locally, visit www.gasbuddy.com. then calculate the benefit of driving to the cheaper station at www.bankrate.com/DLS/CLAC/gas price. So when it comes to repairs and maintenance, you're going to want to force yourself to save. Because if you don't have any money put aside, those repairs and maintenance can cost you an arm and a leg. So when you make your car payment each month, put $20 or whatever you can afford into a savings account for repairs and maintenance. When you pay off your car, continue to make the same monthly car payment you were making to the lender, but put it into a savings account for repairs. Ultimately, you may decide to use it for a down payment on a newer vehicle. As recommended by manufacturer, regular oil changes, a clean air filter, changing the antifreeze every year, and other regular maintenance will make your car run more efficiently and last longer with fewer repairs. Find a good mechanic and stick with a schedule for routine maintenance. According to research by Consumer Reports, the cost for service and repairs can vary a great deal among dealerships and independent repair shops. Ask for recommendations from friends and families. Make a few calls to compare prices and check out complaints with the Better Business Bureau. So visit www.bbb.org. And don't give up on your older car just because it needs repairs. Even a $2,500 new transmission may be a bargain when you compare it to the $10,000 annual tab of a moderately priced new car. But if you are finding yourself forking over a wallet full of cash for repairs again and again, it may be time to shop for a new car. And finally, try going without your car or a second car or a third one for a week or a month. If you can make it, you may want to dump that car and rent one on the occasions when you really must have a vehicle. Considering that even a cheap new car costs about $7,500 a year to operate, you can end up ahead by hoofing it and hailing a cab once in a while. I'm sure we all have Uber in our area. So, with all that being said, I would like to thank you all for joining us today for this Lunch and Learn series. I'm opening up the question line, the question box, for any questions. Remember that they are private. No one else will see them. I'll read them out. I won't say your name. Just type your questions in the question box, and I'll answer them for you now. Okay, so the first question is, what is the website again that you can go to find out if your insurance company can pay a claim? So that website again is www.standardandpoors.com. So that's STANDARDANDPOORS, standardandpoors.com. Because obviously if you're paying all that money out for insurance every month and something happens, yes, you do want to make sure that they can afford to pay your claim for you. Any other questions? Okay, the question is the website where to find cheap gas locally and the website to calculate the cost of driving across town to get that cheap gas. Okay, so for the first one, the website where to find out where cheap gas is locally, it's www.gasbuddy.com. That's GASBUDDY.com. And then the website to go to calculate the benefits of driving to the cheaper station is www.bankrate.com. DLS /CALC /gas price, GASPRICE. Okay, let's see. The next question. Yes, it's okay. The question is saving on gas when driving on the highway. Yes, driving on the highway with your windows down creates a drag, which forces the car to work harder, which in turn burns more gas. So yes, it's best advised that when you're on the highway, you drive with the windows up. It'll save you money rather than when you're just around town locally with red lights, etc. You can't drive with the windows open. Do we have any more questions? Okay. The next question is, does your credit score adversely affect your chances of buying a car? Well, yes, your credit score is going to be a factor in the amount of interest you will pay when it comes to buying a car. If your score is extremely low, they may ask you for a cosigner, a co-borrower. But if it's something that they'll work with you with, your interest rate will more likely than not be a lot higher for that car purchase. So you're going to want to look into your credit score and your credit report and find out what factors are on there, and maybe work on things that can help build your score before you go in to purchase your car so that you can get the best rate possible. Okay, I'm not seeing any more questions, so I would just like to thank you for attending today's educational webinar. To learn more about Prince George's Community Federal Credit Union or to speak to a member service representative, please visit www.princegeorges, plural, cfcu.org or call 301-627-2666. And remember, it's open to all who live, work, worship, or volunteer in Prince George's County, Maryland. They offer attractive loan rates, higher saving yields, less fees, and more discounts at Nationwide Realtors. I would also like to, let you know that to schedule a free 60-minute financial coaching session with coffee, please call us at 866-459-5165. Again, that number is 866-459-5165. I would like to thank all of you again for taking time out of your busy day and busy schedules to join us for this Lunch and Learn series on how to cut car costs. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and hopefully you'll be back for our next presentation next month. Thank you.